Thank you so much, Honorable Madam. Madam, before speaking, I would like to thank Mr. Gaurav Gogoiji, my colleague here, who spoke so well on this very crucial topic. And I'm thankful that he praised Odisha government's efforts under the leadership of Shri Naveen Patnaik sir for promoting sports in Odisha and promoting our national game, national sport, that is hockey. Madam, now coming to my part, I would like to say, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on this very important and critical topic, Madam. Being a young parliamentarian, I very well understand the needs of the youth of this country and would like to represent them and their topics of enormous importance before this honourable House and before all the honourable members who are present here. Sports is, of course, the pressing need of the hour, and everyone knows sports goes hand in hand with fitness. I would like to start off by appreciating the efforts of this government, the present NDA government, in promoting the importance of fitness amongst the masses. The Fit India movement and Khelo India has led to a revival of sporting culture and sports infrastructure in the country. Very praiseworthy, Madam. A healthy individual, healthy family, and a healthy society are essential to make new India, a fit India, and a very, very healthy India. The Honourable Prime Minister has rightly identified the importance of staying healthy and fit, as it will bring about a positive change in our socio-economic status. In the past, Madam, fitness sports in India was associated with wrestlings and akhadas. But that is not the only way we can promote fitness sports in India. Today, professional bodybuilding is booming across the country, and Mr. Universe inspired competitions and gyms are being established everywhere, from the small towns in the middle of nowhere to metropolitan cities. Even elders and youngsters, both, Madam, anyone and everyone wants to be fit these days. And who doesn't like being praised that you look so good, you look so fit? Everyone likes that. And Madam, this is a marked shift in Indian culture, and it is taking place at lightning speed. The Indian fitness industry has moved from rundown basement gyms to world-class resistance training facilities and featuring high-end equipment with latest technology and expert training in almost every aspect of bodybuilding. The current interest in fitness and bodybuilding in India has been fueled by the increasing rate of obesity, heart diseases and diabetes and other livelihood diseases in the society. In recent past, spending money on fitness was considered as a luxury. It was previously considered as a luxury when you used to spend money on fitness, but now it is a way of life for many. Today's health-conscious and fitness-aware generation wants to look good and feel good. It was not long back that it was rare to see a bodybuilding event take place in India. However, last year, India hosted its first Olympia Amateur, and the number of such events continue to grow, along with the number of bodybuilding federations who sponsor them. Such fitness events are held every year in various Indian cities, Madam, drawing thousands of people, aspiring competitors, both male and female, feature in these events to hone their craft so that they can work their way up the ladder to someday earn a shot at any of the prestigious international competitions. The youth today, Madam, looks at bodybuilding not only as a means to succeed financially, but as a source of identity. It takes much more than just being a fitness enthusiast to pursue professional bodybuilding. Madam, it's said, and if I'm not wrong, it's between the age of 18 to 25 when a child, be it a male or a female, whoever, has got the maximum number of strength to build his or her body properly with all kind of efforts. And that is the crucial age when a student, when a child also needs his education, he also needs his or her focus on what he or she is going to do in future. So when a sports athlete or somebody, a bodybuilder particularly, spends his or her crucial golden years from 18 to 25 age, what is he or she going to gain after 25? Where is he going to be established? What will be his earnings for his livelihood? So there's a big question mark into this, madam, which has to be taken care by the Honourable Minister, I believe. And he will definitely, as he's himself a young man and a fit person, and he is a good cricket player, madam, and we admire him as a young minister here in the House. Madam, one needs to change their lifestyle completely. It requires strict diet, rigorous training and significant financial backing. Even though bodybuilding is recognized as a sport by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, bodybuilders do not receive any kind of assistance from the government, especially when they are representing their state or country at national or international level. There are many examples of this, very well outlined in news sources, madam. I would like to give some instances. For instance, Raj Kumar ji from JNK in 2016 was given no financial help, even while having successfully qualified to the 50th Asian Federation of Bodybuilding and Fitness Championship in China. Also, as recent as 2021, Chennai Cop and famed bodybuilder Purushottam ji faced a similar lack of funding issue while representing India at the World Bodybuilders Championship. These are only recent examples of the dire need of financing fitness, sportsperson and bodybuilders, madam, have to go through to represent India at international competitions, while we spend a bulk of our taxpayer money on promoting many sports and bearing expenses of sportsperson representing our country, which is very, very praiseworthy, madam, and that is a welcome step that the present government is spending crores of money to encourage sports and sportsperson in India. So why not to bodybuilders, why not to fitness freaks, those who really want to represent their state or their country in international levels and different levels, different forums. So madam, it is my honest request to the Honourable Minister that this privilege be extended to our bodybuilders too. It is indeed one of the toughest sports in the world and needs due recognition. Bodybuilders are one of the hardest working and disciplined athletes who deserve financial assistance from the government. Madam, in sports, the worst thing that a sportsperson can face is injury, is physical injury, and post such injuries, he or she is left with nothing, no way out. And during that time, I have witnessed many such sports personalities, those who have been helplessly living their life and no money to have their food also. We collect money and give them, we donate them so that they lead their life, and for treatment, for the medical treatments, there's no support from the government. Madam, I would like Honourable Minister to clarify if I'm going wrong anywhere, if there's something which the government is doing, but I'm saying that it's not doing. Madam, the government has. Now I'll come to a very more important phase of my second part of my topic, madam, which is about the use of anabolic steroids in bodybuilding, madam, in sports. Madam, the dangerous use of anabolic steroids in fitness and bodybuilding is really a matter of concern. Because of the lack of proper rules and standards laid down by the government, anabolic steroids have found its way to the youth of India. Although, madam, Honourable Minister in his statement, reply to this written statement, he has very clearly mentioned, and I really appreciate this, that there's an organization which is called as the National Anti-Doping Agency, NADA, which is looking into this matter and carrying different tests in different phases, different places of India, and also they are creating awareness regarding anti-doping. They are creating sessions on this, but still, madam, there is a lot of things to achieve. This is just a beginning, and madam, the primarily used by bodybuilders and the fitness buffs, the youth are of the perception that such drugs can give them a competitive advantage in bodybuilding competitions or improve their physical appearance. In truth, while steroids are said to increase lean body mass, reduce recovery time between workouts, increase strength and endurance, they also come with serious related health concerns. The abuse of steroids can lead to both short-term and long-term side effects. In the short term, it can bring about fluid retention problems, sexual reproductive disorders, as well as severe acne. In the long term, the effects of continued usage can be amplified, bringing forth serious complications like heart disease and stroke, madam. Madam, unregulated gyms Madam, I'll finish in some time. Please allow. We are privileged that this topic is being debated, and Honourable Minister is himself interested to answer in these topics.
Okay,
so why not to have a healthy discussion on this and little more time, Madam? Madam, as I said, unregulated gyms also perpetrate the induction of youth in steroid-type drugs through the black market, as the youth want to build quick muscle in order to be in shape. While bodybuilding is a sport, not regularizing it and not setting forth the correct standards and requirements to be a competitive bodybuilder, and decreased importance given to it in our country can have the adverse effects on people using these unregulated anabolic steroids to push their search for the perfect human body. On the other hand, supporting them, educating them, and building a financial support base for those competing can give bodybuilding a proper structure and regulate and bring forth more and more youth who will be inspired by the need to grow natural muscle in order to stay fit and active without the use of any kind of harmful steroids or drugs. In all our sports, we are inspired by those who lead the way, be it the great Dhyan Chand ji, Milkha Singh ji, Kapil Dev ji, Mahendra Singh Dhoni ji, Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore ji, or Prashun Banerjee ji here in the house itself, and Dwiti Chand ji. Madam, they inspire millions others to follow the sport and try to achieve greatness themselves. Cementing bodybuilding's role in the Indian sporting space will also bring about talents who can become legends and inspire millions of Indians to follow the natural path of fitness and muscle building. Madam, I'll conclude in just the last phase of my speech, Madam. Our journey with fitness and fitness sports as a country is not recent. However, over the time, we have slowly forgotten our roots in fitness. Malcolm is one such example of sport that has been forgotten. It is a thousands of year-old sport and still one of the toughest on the planet. It is connected with Lord Jagannath, Mahaprabhu Shri Jagannath, his Jagannath Sanskriti also. In Malcolm, a gymnast performs unfathomably difficult tricks atop a 8 to 9 feet tall vertical wooden pole, जिसको अखाड़े में भी बोलते हैं मैडम हनुमान जी की गदा, बजरंगबली की गदा के हिसाब से उसको बोला जाता है, और उसी के साथ ही वो अपने स्ट्रेंथ को, अपने स्टैमिना को दिखाते हैं. कोर स्टैमिना, कोर स्ट्रेंथ डेवलप होते हैं मालकम से, एंड द गवर्नमेंट हैज already recognized it, but still it needs more support and more recognition. The Herculean task like sideways flag hangs with one arm, one leg upside down slides, straddlers, splits, and impossible toe balancing acts are performed endlessly using only hand, foot, knee, and elbow grips, ma'am. It's done with the sheer strength of the body without the help of any protective gear. It's unlike any other sport on the planet. 35 acrobats showcased Malcolm at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, and everyone was baffled with the concentration, strength, and death-defying acrobatic antics of the athletes atop an 8.5-foot pole. But back home in India, sadly, the sport is in ruins. Nothing more than a handful of gyms have kept the sport alive. Safe to say, they are the last of a dying breed, nearing their eventual demise. While I thank the government for including it in Khelo India Games, but this is not enough. We need to grow sports which, while being demonstrative in nature, show the levels of fitness and strength that can be activated naturally by the human body. Madam, during the lockdown, many gyms were shut down. Many gym owners, I have seen, madam, the gym owners and the gym trainers, they were left with no money, nothing, no source of income, because they believed that they would train people, and staying fit is a good thing. But madam, the government, no government, I believe, maybe somewhere if government has done, but no government has ever put forward any kind of financial assistance or support to such genuine gym owners. I'm not talking about every gym owners. Maybe a lot of gyms might be out of regular disciplinary manners. But the certain gym owners and gyms must be supported financially. And madam,
please conclude. Please conclude.
Sir, yes, I would second you in this.
Please
I request the Honourable Minister to ensure that bodybuilders and fitness sportspersons who are representing the country in international tournaments have their expenses covered by the government, as well as be provided with government jobs on a merit basis. I would also request the Honourable Minister to inform the House about the steps being taken to promote bodybuilding and other fitness sports throughout the country, so that our youth are exposed to safe methods of achieving fitness goals. Sportsperson athletes, madam, win medals, and they are real heroes. It's not always, it's not a movie. कभी मेडल जीतते हैं तो कभी हारते हैं, पर जब जीतते हैं मैडम, उनकी इतनी तारीफें होती है और मीडिया उनको इतना प्रेज करता है, पर अगर बाई चांस कोई स्पोर्ट्स पर्सनालिटी मेडल से चूक जाता है किसी भी वजह से, तो इतना गंदा मीडिया ट्रायल का सामना उनको करना पड़ता है that they are left with nothing and they become harassed. It is a very, very shameful thing that we do, madam. And I think as Honorable Minister is also the Minister of INB, so he would definitely look into this matter. Madam, Honorable, I request Honorable Minister to honor the great sport of Malkhamba by bringing it as an active sport, setting up institutions which promote this incredible show of strength and balance, and which the youth of this country can hope to compete and win laurels in India, madam. And madam, मेरे कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में, ओडिशा में, मेरे कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में, केंद्रापड़ा में, माननीय मंत्री जी को मैं बताना चाहूंगा आपके माध्यम से, मैं अभी रिसेंटली एक बहुत ही बड़ा रिवोल्यूशन लाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, जिसमें आपकी बहुत मदद की जरूरत पड़ेगी सर, क्योंकि सीएसआर फंडिंग की भी जरूरत होती है कुछ अच्छे चीजों को करने के लिए. मैडम, आई हैव डिसाइडेड टू क्रिएट अ रिकॉर्ड, वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड, with the help of a very legendary person, Grandmaster Sifuji Bharadwaj Saurya ji. Madam, we are planning to train 1 lakh girls at a time in the phase of three phases, 5 groups each, and 20 girls in each group. We will train them for self-defense. We are going to train them for self-defense, and madam, we are targeting for 11 lakhs in coming days. And today, China holds the highest number of record in the Guinness Book of World Record. But I commit, if Honorable Minister supports, Honorable Prime Minister supports, then we can really make this record achieved by India only, India itself. And what can be bigger than this when you make our girls self-dependent for their own protection, own safety? Madam, I am concluding, madam. एक छोटी सी मैडम हिंदी में एक छोटी सी कविता लिखी है, वो पढ़ के खत्म कर दूंगा मैडम, अगर आपकी इजाजत हो सर. जी, थैंक यू मैडम. खेल में भी कैरियर बनाने लगे हैं युवा, अपने हुनर का दम दिखाने लगे हैं युवा. जो उनके खेलने के खिलाफ थे, अब उनको भी अपने खेल से चौंकाने लगे हैं युवा. अब हर कोई जागरूक होने लगा है. अब कोई खेल छोटा ना रहा, अब तो ये बड़ा होने लगा है. अब किसी बच्चे की पढ़ाई ना हो अधूरी, पढ़ाई के साथ साथ खेल भी है जरूरी. थैंक यू सो मच मैडम फॉर गिविंग मी सो मच ऑफ टाइम, एंड आई एम सो मच ऑब्लाइज्ड. थैंक यू. जय हिंद.
Honorable members.